Okay, shall we start now?
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for coming our presentation. My name is Virada Wansisripan, and this is my partner, Vipada Gapilut, and we were studying in Department of Biomedical Engineering at Kim Mongkut Institute of Technology, Lakrabang, Thailand. So the topic for our presentation in this afternoon is self-driving delivery robot aiding social distancing.
And this is our campaign. We have four topics. Shall we start the first topic? And the problem topic. Uh, the hospital is an organization that has a later complex internal management system. It also requires subtlety and high accuracy in handling data, device, materials, or medical supplies. This is because of the delivery of materials and information in hospital is complicated, causing each department in the hospital to be unable to effectively connect to the data between each other. So it results in the system without tracking and traceability in the event of the medical supply problem or needs to be recalled. And so drug and medical supply delivery each time. It wastes time and human resource and increases the unnecessary workload for the hospital personnel. And because of the current problems situation in the COVID-19 outbreak, they made medical personnel work more challenging to deliver drug, food, and medical supply because delivery require cleanliness and sterilization to reduce the disease spread between the personnel and patient. And the purpose of our project are: first, to help hospital personnel work in drug and delivery system because some hospitals don't have enough staff for the patient, and sometimes it will make the working slow. The second, to reduce the unnecessary workload of hospital personnel because of insufficient staff. Some of the staff will work overload and it can make working less efficient. And third, to reduce the risk of error, time, and cost in terms of hiring personnel. Many hospital problems come from error by human and poor communication between staff, and it will waste of time. And this is our algorithm for processing device of the robot. And this is the motion component of our robot. The hardware that we in terms of the battery, we have received support from Khon Kaen University, Thailand. The battery is produced by a nanosilicon process from light husk and using a chemical process that uses less toxic chemical than the existing industrial processes. And the shells is the part that will support and contain fruit, drug, or various medical supply delivery by robot, which have a pressure sensor to measure the internal weight. Moreover, there are door locks that must be connected to the application part. The robot localization, identification, and map creation is an essential task for robot because the robot needs to use map data with the robot's position data and is planning to carry out activity in the response to that environment. And the determination of location with map creation, or we call it SLAM. And it's a process by which the robot creates a map of its surrounding while it's moving and identify its position at the same time without the robot having no previous environmental information. Which SLAM is very important for robots that need the most time interaction.
And there is a software interface algorithm. It is used to write an application on web page. We use the Visual Studio Code program with PHP language, which write the web page that carry the data obtained by getting robot performance value then send the server to processing and receive the result from the server to display on the screen on the robot. And we use the SAM server because the SAM does not require internet connection and does not require a charge. It is easy to install and use. SAM come with the PHP language that is a popular web application development language, and it can connect with the MySQL database that we use to store the data for user, drugs information, food information, and medical supplies information. And there is a prototype of our application interface on the web page that we are creating. It starts from the register and login page, and after that, it will go to the page that can control the robot and can determine the robot for mapping or navigation. And for the expected result, the user can bring the robot to use in two parts. The first part is administer part that will have the drug duty to keep the map to specify the location in hospitals, such as the different department or patient rooms, so that hospital personnel can use it for deliver drugs and medical supplies. And the second part is medical personnel part, who needs the robot to deliver drugs and medical supplies. User can use it to deliver drugs and medical supplies accurately and can solve the problems such as insufficient number of medical personnel, reducing the unnecessary workload of a medical personnel, and can reduce the delay and error of work. So that is all of our presentation. Do you have any question?
Yeah, thank you for your talk. The jury is on stage, so please, questions from the jury.
Pardon?
I have a question. So in your presentation, you show a circuit that control the motors of the robot, but certainly the robot has other component, other hardware. Did you also design other hardware as well? Because yeah, you have the hardware that only show 4 motors, but how about other part of the robot?
Oh, yes, thank you for your question. The model that we use, I have many components to use with our robot is such as just a nano to control the Arduino code and motor drive, and we have a encoder, and we also use the RP radar to scan the way to
Environment of them.
yes,
During their working.
and we have the 4 wheels, the wheel that have a specific on the space on the surface. Yes. I'm
Okay, thank you. Further questions?
Yes. So could you explain that the difference of the conventional technology? What is the
Hi.
difference from that the conventional technology? So there are many mobile robots. So that what's the difference?
Thank you for your question.
For our robot, it has a it's also use the camera, 3D camera, but it's not work well now. But we will improve in the future. But our technology that we use is like a SLAM for observe the surrounding of them, like the environment that uh, they found. So it's I think it necessary to use in the hospital because when robot move in the field of the hospital, it also use the SLAM the SLAM technology for collect the mapping or knowing uh, where is department and where is a patient room that will make the robot work well for navigation.
Mhm. So, but the
Okay.
normal conventional robot also uses the map of the environment. So, what's the difference? So there are two ways. One is to using the existing map, and also that they useful to detect that the environment by themselves. So, but in this case, you said that you don't have installed that the cameras, so that you use that existing map. Is that right?
For now, it may not different, but in the next future, we will improve and develop our robot. Because for now, we just have an idea and just start for a little bit. Thank
Okay,
you.
thank you very much.
Okay, it's nice. We move to the next one. Thanks for the Thailand team.